Now, one tried and tested method we use to solve PTE reading is called elimination method, where what we do out of given four options, we remove two, and the basis of removal is either the word you select, well, is not generating meaning, or it's grammatically incorrect, or in a case, it is a misfit in terms of context. Let's solve it, how it works. Now, question number one, it says private schools in the UK, they are redoubling their efforts. Re mean again, they are doing it again. Their marketing efforts to foreigners. That means the clients they're looking for are not locals, they are overseas. Now, there's no blank in this sentence, but this will help us to understand what kind of information in the rollout sentence would be there. This question here is 68,000 pupils at such schools dash come from overseas. Two easy options which can be eliminated are occasionally or instantly. Instantly means at once, and occasionally is when the frequency is less. We cannot use this option. Won't fit in the given context. So answer should be already, which means by now, because they are redoubling their efforts, which means by now they already have got so many students there. And for question 2, we need to understand the conjunction here. It says or unable to afford the fee. Now, one of the options is given to us that many UK residents, they are unable to afford the fee. Second, we have to find out, we cannot say capable or unable because these two would be contradictory. So capable is easily ruled out. Likewise, we cannot say underestimate. Underestimate is more or less concerned about valuing something, but it won't go very well when you say underestimate or not able to. So answer number two should be they are either unwilling or they are unable to afford the fee. That means either their financial capacity is not there or they don't really want to go to those schools. In other words, they don't want to send their kids to those schools. Let's go to question number third again, but we need to read between the sentences, between the words where they say a cultural shift away from boarding. Okay, and schools are just looking abroad to survive. Survive here means, well, they want to run their model in a financial sustainable way because the passage also talks about money. Now, this will drop enough hints. When you solve question third with the dash, there are gaps. So we cannot say with the progression there are gaps. Obviously, this part is kind of justifying why we see a lot of foreigners in most schools. So it will be with the recession, not with the progression. Accusation or situation are totally irrelevant. Accusation is putting a charge against somebody, and situation just refers to circumstances, doesn't define the nature of the circumstances. Question 4. This question is on overseas students, now dash for about 500 million pounds. It's concerning their income. So we can easily remove options like discount or option like adjust because we're talking here about income, not some sort of any rebate. Answer will be they account for. In a way, it means they are the one responsible for generating that much of a revenue. Amount here would be totally irrelevant. It won't even generate a sensible meaning. Let's go to question number 5 again. What we are following rejection mechanism. It says they come from, they means those overseas students. You see, every sentence is connected to the next part. It says they come from these countries, Spain, dash from Africa. When we are giving additional information, the phrase to be used is as well as. So we cannot say as soon as because we are not talking about time. As busy as would show somebody involved in the affairs. So it is as well as. There are so many countries mentioned, 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as some additional nations. And the last question, well, it's comparatively easy to solve. It talks about a particular school for girls. Well, we cannot say stoned or honed school. Honing means you are in a way refining your skill. Stoning won't make sense at all, totally irrelevant. It would be renowned. Renowned means very popular, very famous school. Something, a school or an institution with the reputation. Rejuvenation cannot be used, because rejuvenation is more about recharging your mind and energy. So what we did exactly, we followed the rejection or elimination principle. Out of 4 options, we removed 2 options, and once you remove those 2 options, your probability increases. And time and again, you don't have to memorize questions, you need to understand a method. Once you learn a method, majority of the questions you can easily solve, you can easily crack. Thank you so much for your time. All the very best for your reading. Any doubts, any questions? Comment section.